everyone, welcome back to another YouTube video and welcome back to my channel. If you want to go follow me on Instagram, it is here. So today's video, I'm basically going to just finish off where I was at with the what I eat in a day. I'm not going to be showing you the recipes all over again. I'm just going to be quickly like running through each thing, explaining what it is, putting the MyFitnessPal on the screen basically so you can see like the macros and stuff, because sadly I did end up with a migraine that day, so I didn't actually finish filming the video. And I basically just filmed the next day's food as well. So it's gonna seem like a lot, but I just wanted to make sure that I actually got some decent recipes in there for you, decent ideas. So it is gonna be kind of patchy because like I say, these meals are from the day after, not that day, because I didn't end up eating anything. I just lost my appetite, it was horrible. So the first meal then after breakfast, which obviously if you haven't seen the previous video, you can go and check that out. And I do show you what I eat for breakfast. The first meal after that then is basically some chicken. I will put the picture on the screen or the video on the screen. But yeah, it's basically just chicken. Most of my meals tend to be based off some form of protein. I will always try and get to at least 1 gram per pound of body weight. And I am 138 pounds, which is my new lowest, by the way. I will get into that later on in the video. But yeah, so I will try and eat 138 as best as I can. I usually do go a little bit over that, to be honest. I get about 150, 160, because most of these meals tend to be about 65 to 70 grams of protein. High protein. I do always have some form of carbs as well, because your girl is just a carb freak. I love bread, I love all kinds of carbs, they're just amazing. If I could live on toast, I probably would. So that was my lunch then after breakfast, which was obviously the egg recipe that I showed you in the previous video. And I will put the MyFitnessPal on the screen for that as well, so you can see how much protein, how many calories, all that kind of stuff. And then usually for like a snack, I tend to get a sweet tooth really bad after I eat food. I did end up eating some strawberries with some of my 0 calorie sweetener? No, my 0 calorie syrup, chocolate fudge cake syrup from Skinny Foods. If you haven't tried it, it's a decent company, and they do like all different kinds of sauces. So they do obviously the dessert sauces, which they have tons of those, and they all look really nice, but it's 0 calories, so they never really are brilliant. It's obviously never going to taste like the real thing. They always kind of have that artificial taste at the end, which really makes me feel sick, to be quite honest. I have to have something with it that's quite overpowering. So like strawberries, obviously they have a lot of flavour to them, so it kind of masks out the artificial syrup taste if you obviously eat it with that. And I use very minimal amounts as well, and it gets rid of the cravings, so it serves a purpose at the very minimum. But like I say, they will never taste the same. So that was my snack anyway. I also will alternate as well between pancakes. So I'm that type of person that tends to order from like waffle places and pancake places, and like has pancakes drizzled in Nutella and Kinder Bueno pieces, all that kind of stuff. Like, oh my gosh, I'm so hungry just even talking about it. But I'm that girl, and if I could, honestly, back in the day, I used to eat stuff like that like every single day. Bad habit, really bad habit, but I love like just sweet anything, Nutella, anything. Oh my gosh, guys, brilliant. So I managed to find a little thing. I'm gonna grab it, one sec. So this is my little combo that I use if I ever get like a really strong craving that, you know, I kind of feel like I'm gonna order something from wherever sells anything that has chocolate. One of my best finds in terms of low calorie like sweet stuff, and that is the Protein World, the Slender pancakes. No, this is not paid either, it's not paid promo. I mean, guys, I've got like 600 subscribers, let's be real here. But yeah, these are literally like my favorites. This is the second box of this that I've had. I think it does 10 servings, so I get about like 4 pancakes out of a serving. So what you do is you get 4 scoops of the powder, which is a 50 gram serving. It looks like this. It doesn't smell very nice, but when does protein powder ever smell nice? You basically mix it with 100 mils of milk, and the total calories for it is 222, and then it has protein of 14.7 grams. So it's about 15 grams then for one of the servings of this, and you get 4 pancakes, like I say. And I add my protein chocolate spread, I've had this for a little while now. I got it with the Pancake Day bundle quite a while back, and originally I really didn't like this because I ate it on its own and I just was like, ew, it just doesn't even taste like fucking nothing. It tastes like nothing. Now this is probably not one of the best in terms of macros. You can probably find something else on the internet that is very similar to this, but like the macros for this are, so per 15 grams it has 78 calories and 5.6 grams of fat, 1.3 grams saturated fat, 5 grams of carbohydrates, of which sugars is 1.1 gram, fiber 0.4 grams, protein 3.1 grams, and salt 0.03 grams. So it's 3.1 grams then for about a tablespoon of this, and it's 78 calories. So it's not brilliant, but I mean, who's going to eat this shit in bulk? You're just not going to, are you? So yeah, so what I do is I make the pancakes, put a little bit of this on. I use about 15 grams, so it adds on 78 calories to the 222 from the pancakes. And I also add in some naughty little chocolate chips. These are milk chocolate chips. I don't buy any sort of low calorie ones or anything like that. I used to have dark chocolate ones, but I'm not a fan of dark chocolate, and it has the same amount of calories, so I mean, why not treat yourself? Honest to God, when I say that if you try this, you won't have that craving anymore, I promise. I had a really, really like close call the other day where I was like this close to ordering something from like a Waffle House. I was so like in the mood for just Nutella and chocolate and anything sweet, and I made this instead because I thought it's got protein in it. It's not even classed as a cheat, honestly. It's got like 15 grams of protein in it. If you add the chocolate spread on, it's like nearly 20 grams of protein, all for 400 calories. It kills the sweet tooth, so I just think you can't go wrong with it, to be honest. One of the best little things that I've ever found. It doesn't have the nasty dry protein texture that normal protein pancakes have either. They literally taste like, imagine you made like American style pancakes. They're like that, and they just have like a vanilla taste to them. Obviously they're not as high in protein as they would be like if they were whey protein pancakes that you'd made yourself. I hate protein pancakes. I think they're disgusting. Every time I've ever made them, they've always been dry as fuck. It's like eating a sponge, literally, and they have that horrible taste to them, and I just can't do it. I just don't see the point in eating food that I hate. I'm not going to waste calories on food that I don't want to eat. So this is amazing. Get you some of this, guys. You can get it on Amazon. I think it's like £10, which is also a bag, and it's like £1 for every serving. I should be an advocate for this brand. Moving on, sorry guys. So the final meal that I did have the day after was chickpeas, chicken and broccoli, I think, but I had to record this in 2 parts because I started eating the chickpeas and the broccoli before the chicken was actually ready, because I just finished a workout and I was absolutely starving, guys. Ooh, I've not taken my creatine. One sec. I'm back. That again, I will leave the macros on the screen for you. And usually I just tend to have like a coffee or like a cappuccino from McDonald's in the morning when I finish my workout. I like to treat myself after a workout, give myself a little bit of a caffeine rush. Not that I get a caffeine rush from a cappuccino due to my long history of addiction. That's pretty much it really. I just tend to focus my meals a lot around chicken or like chickpeas. Like I say, that's another source of protein. I think that meal was like 65 grams of protein, which is amazing for 500 calories. You cannot go wrong, guys. And it was so filling as well. I didn't feel like eating for the rest of the day. I ended up having 2 chocolate bars on the evening, which obviously that was my treat because I didn't have the pancakes that day. Now for the weight loss then for week 4. I am down another pound this week. I will put the statistics on the screen for you as well, so you can see that. And I will show you my physique real quick before we end this video. So this is what I look like from the front. These are, again, just lace underwear. So yeah, our little guy's gone, guys. I mean, he's almost gone. Still there a little bit. But yeah, so that is what I'm looking like now. It is week 4 and I've lost another pound. So I'm really, really happy with my current physique. Yeah, so the progress has been amazing. I probably will continue on the journey just for a little longer until I'm completely satisfied with the results, because I do feel like I've still got a couple of pounds left to lose yet, especially around my stomach. My arms have actually taken really well to the training, to be honest. They look fucking huge. And that's pretty much it. And hopefully this creatine begins to do something very soon. I mean, obviously I've got the evidence now on the channel to see my physique when I first started. I started this 2 days ago now, so this is my 3rd take of it. I'm not doing a loading phase, I'm just having the 5 grams every day for the month, well, forever now. I won't be coming off it or cycling it or anything like that. I'm just going to consistently take it because there's no issues with that. But yeah, I'm pretty well educated on the whole creatine matter now. So if you'd like to see a video on like what creatine is, what it does, why you should take it, if it's good, if it's bad, when you should take it, you know, all that kind of jazz, then I'm pretty much clued up on it all. So if you do want to see that, then do comment down below, let me know. And also, if you don't follow me on Instagram, I will remind you of my Instagram right here. You can also subscribe, like the video, please, really appreciate it. And yeah, I will see you for the next video, guys. Bye.